All right, Tyson Barrie, newest member of the Edmonton Oilers.
It's going to be a good fit.
Really good fit.
I mean, and the one thing we didn't mention is Oscar Clefbaum, a guy who played often when that first power play unit, he's got some shoulder issues.
Yeah.
And you're trying to figure out what to do with him, whether it's going to be a long-term surgery. If it does, he might miss most of the year. So when he's talking about opportunity, it's not just to try to slide into existing group. One of their main puck-moving guys, a guy who plays in the power play, is very likely not going to be around. So he's going to slide in there. And that was part of the problem for Tyson when he got to Toronto, was that Morgan Riley was coming off a point-a-game, crazy good offensive year. And Mike Babcock basically said right away, you're not going to be on the first unit power play. Right. It's going to be Morgan Riley. So we're going to have to find another role for you. And for a guy like Tyson Barrie, who provides offense and defines his own success based on points and production and the power play, you're kind of taking one of his real strengths away before he even got going. And so I think he struggled under Babcock, got better under Sheldon Keefe, and even in a bad year, he was over half a point a game. Pretty good production. And so if he goes into Edmonton and he puts up, you know, whatever.
One-year deal, betting on himself, too.
60 or 70 points equivalent over 80 games. He'll get that big contract that he was looking for maybe this summer, next, when things smooth out a little bit.
All right, so Tyson Barrie and company playing in front of the guys like Mike Smith in net. What do you think of the goaltending tandem in Edmonton, and is it solidified enough for you for this team to take that next step forward in that process?
No, it's not. I mean, I think Koskinen, look at the numbers, they're really more than adequate.
He got the big deal.
And he's got the contract. Well, he's been sitting on a contract already. He signed that a couple years or a year ago. But I think they were looking to upgrade. And I think in the goalie carousel, they were looking at a lot of other options. Enough money to go around because they're hamstrung by some big contracts. They got to flush out, and it's next summer. I think they have almost $20 million coming off their books. Next summer is a different year. But that will be a storyline. Koskinen, I think, has to step in and be the guy. I don't know if it's a 1A, 1B thing anymore. I think it's Koskinen's the starter. Mike Smith's the backup in support of him. And we'll see if it's good enough, often enough. His good is good, but can he bring his good often enough to be a legit number one starter for a team that, you know, Tyson Barrie's a big addition, but you know, if you're taking Clefbaum out and adding Barrie in, you're not getting the kind of bump that a normal player might give him. And beyond that, Puljujärvi coming back, third line, and Kyle Turbis, they're not changing their team that much. They didn't add the kind of scoring they're looking for, so goaltending is going to have to be good.
All right, we'll see how it plays out coming up this season in Edmonton.